like you to do for now is to make yourself comfortable and just settle in. And we'll be exploring the value of questions and the value of exploring with questions. So as you settle in by focusing on your breath or how your seat feels, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'd like you to, rather than try to come up with an answer to the questions, I'd like you to take the questions and see if you can dive into the complexity, the expansion, to the opening that these questions can provide. So the first question is, physicists now say that as best as they know, the universe might be infinite. It's hard to comprehend infinity. What is infinity? I mean, if the universe is truly infinite, that means it never, ever ends. Does that mean there's another one of you on some faraway galaxy that is doing the same thing you are? Does infinity mean that you've done this same exact moment 1,000,000 times? What does infinity mean? You can use a question almost like a mantra, where you periodically ask it and ride the waves of it into, in this case, infinity. What is infinity? And feel free at any time in your life to play with that question as an opening to a place of not knowing, a place beyond mind. We'll do this with one other question. In this case, how did the universe begin? Or if you prefer, how did God begin? Was there something before God and the universe, or was it always there? If God and the universe were always there, how is that possible? And if God or the universe weren't always there, how did they arise from nothing? In contemplating a question like that, sometimes we try to answer it with the mind, and we see that the mind has limits. That if we stick with the question and the impossibility of answering it with the mind, we can enter into a realm where, in a certain way, we know the answer, but it's not with the mind. It's not with rational thought. It's with the thing in us that is beyond mind. Allow yourself to relax into that as best you can. And I have one more question for you, and that is something which you can hopefully intuit. And that is, what question would you want to ask an omniscient being, an all-knowing being? If you had only just one question you could ask an omniscient being, what is it that you would really, really want to know? Just sit with that question and see if any answer shows up for you. What question would you want the answer to? And if an answer showed up, I would encourage you to sit with that question like a Zen koan and maybe research it, maybe ask, and it shall be answered over time or within yourself. Because a burning question can ignite one into a whole new experience of life. And as you hope and pray for an answer and maybe research an answer to your burning question, know that a good question is like a rocket that can blast you off into a whole other realm and experience. And gradually come back to the room you're in, feeling your chair, feeling your body, feeling a hopeful expansion from having traveled on the wave of a question. And as best you can, bring that expansive, open mind into your life as you see things from the childlike curiosity, a childlike wonder that is always there within us. Welcome back.